Things that I wish I knew before I started my candle business. Let's talk about it. Having a candle business is more than just learning how to make a candle. There's a lot more that goes to running a business, and these are just a few things that I've learned along the way. I'm still learning. There's a lot of things that I still don't know. I've had my business for a year and 4 months, and I'm going to share with you the things that I've learned within this year and 4 months. So if you're new here and you are not yet subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You will never be done with testing your candles. You're always testing, whether it's because you're coming up with a new scent for seasonal candles, Valentine's Day, and all that good stuff. You always want to go back and test your old candles as well. My signature scents that I started with, I always want to go back and test it and make sure that it's still burning good. So you'll never be done with testing. Testing is something that every candle business owner does. It's just part of having a candle business. Start small and then grow with your business. And what I mean by this is don't go crazy and start with too many scents, and also don't try to have too many candle inventory. Like for instance, I'm gonna give you my experience. Whenever I started with 5 scents, and when I was starting to do my inventory, I wanted to do 20 candles of each scent, just having them ready, which if that's the scents that you're gonna have year round, it's good to have a lot of candles. You don't want to be making candles all the time, but you don't know how the people are going to react to a certain scent. So you just want to start small and just kind of like test the waters. And selling candles online is actually harder than it seems. What sells a candle is the smell, the scent. People like the smell and they're gonna buy it. So you can smell it through the internet. And one thing that I've learned that it's easy, not easy, but makes it a little bit easier is offering a smaller option for your scent. So whenever I started with big jars, 9 ounces. And I've learned along the way that I had to give my customers smaller options. So I do have the travel tents of the same original scents that I have year round. I have them in a 3 ounce travel tent. So if anybody wants to try a smell, they have that option. Vendor and market events are a lot of work, but they are very effective for selling your candles and also growing your online business. What I mean by a lot of work is when you go into a vendor event, it's usually 4 to 5 hours that you're gonna be there. And besides that, you have to pack your candles, you have to set up once you get there, and then also packing everything again. You know, the things that you didn't sell, you have to pack up everything again and then unpacking it again at home. Which, you know, hard work pays off, because how I mentioned in the previous thing that I was talking about, selling candles online is hard because people can't smell it. But if you do a market event that the person is right there in front of you and they get to smell your candles, it's more likely for them to buy it in person than they would online if it's their first time seeing your candles. And also it's likely for them to, you know, come back, because now that's how you grow your online business, because now they saw you that one time, they buy your candle, they loved it, and they want to order again. Then they have somewhere to purchase your candles from again, which is your website. All right, and that is it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.